How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hope y'all having a beautiful day. I decided to come live now because I can't later on, and I wanted to come later on, but I can't. So hope y'all having a beautiful day. I hope life is treating you good and with care and with happiness and all the good stuff. And I hope everything is going. Your Monday is going, flowing smoothly. Before I start, let me give a shout out to all my folks, all my subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for always showing me love and giving me love. I appreciate it. It is well appreciated. Hey, Belinda, how you doing? How you doing? How y'all doing? What's good with y'all? Y'all had a good day? Y'all work was hard? Work was tough? I hope it wasn't too tough. I hope it wasn't too tough. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you didn't work too hard. Hey, Miranda, how you doing? Hey, Jamisha. Hey, Jamisha. Hey, NW, how you doing? Hey, today I made a video and I wanna today I made a video earlier, and I want to talk more about it because I think I got many questions still. Hey, Miss Daniels, namaste. How are you doing? You all understand I get so many questions on a regular basis. Hey, Sherry, Cedrica, Letitia, how you doing? I get a lot of questions on a regular basis when it comes to certain things. Hey, Goddess, how you doing? It's been a while. I love the dreads. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, they're growing, CG. They're growing. It's been a long time. They're growing, man. What's up, Starburst? Hey, they're growing. They're just growing. They keep growing. I was gonna cut them last month. But I realized, let me leave them alone. They ain't, I'm like, I'm kind of tired of looking kind of scruffy. I've been looking scruffy for the past couple years, man. But I don't care. Hey, Chesney, practicing love leads effort. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Dr. Emma. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You blessed. I had a birthday. Oh well, happy belated birthday, Miss Daniels. I hope it was great. You said Miranda. You said don't you dare. No, I was gonna cut it for real. I already had the scissors out already, but I was like, let me leave it for a couple more months just to see if I get used to them. Because I'm telling you, man, I'm not you. For the past 20 plus years, I had low haircut being in the military. I had low, no beard, none of them stuff. But now, I'm like, oh, this is different. But hey, thank you, hey, thank you, Adriana. Thank you, I appreciate it because you used to me with that. I appreciate it. Peace and blessings, Ali. Peace and blessings. Hey, Tiana. Hey, Morocco. How you doing? Amazing, amazing. Thank you, Adri. Thank you. I'm well. Your birthday's coming up. Yeah, my birthday's coming up. My birthday's coming up, y'all. I don't have a favorite cologne. I don't even wear colognes, to be honest. I don't wear colognes. I don't wear colognes. I don't use colognes. I don't know. I'm not a cologne type guy. Listen, I'm not a pretty boy type. Hey, Lady Africa. And I know you got to be a pretty boy to wear cologne. But I'm not that type of, I don't know. I just don't, I don't really wear cologne. I know some women like cologne and the guy to smell fresh. I don't know cologne. You get me? What I wear is body odor. That's what I wear. Body odor. To really sprout. Starbucks. I hope so. Just try to on the side first. That's a thing. I got you. I got you. Seriously. Seriously. Hey, I wear body odor. That's what I wear. Natural musk. Jim Musk. Hey T Hey T Miami. How you doing? Took your advice about being 40 and not stressing over things in the past. Girl, facts. You can't do it. You can't listen. Listen. I know I was saying last week we getting too old to be doing this. We getting too old. We getting too old to be stressing. Telling you all, 40 years is a time where you gotta relax, sit your ass down and see what's coming to you. Sit your ass down and see what's really real. At 40, you gotta see what's really real. I can't focus there. You say it's just Miranda. You funny. No one. They say only clothes get old, huh? Listen, I'm telling you. Listen, 40 man. I'm 44 years old. I think well 44 next month. I think it's the best thing ever. I get to be free, 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 free. Listen, and one thing about listen. I made a video earlier, and my video was talking about confusion. Confusion. When you're confused. Do you want to know people keeping you confused on purpose? And we're too old to be confused. You 44? Amazing. People keeping us confused for no for on purpose, because if they keep you confused, it's a beautiful thing for them. You know what I mean? Hey, Egyptian Empress, how you doing? 53 and free. I'm telling you all, people keeping you confused for a reason, and it's working. Hey, Paula, it's working great. It's working so great. Phil, we're not talking about Jesus right now. We're just talking about stuff. We didn't talk about Jesus, but I get you. Freedom is only through Jesus. I get you. I get you. I mean, I get you. 29, huh? When? 10 years ago? But check this out. Check this out. People keep it confused. You know, when you're talking to someone, right? When you're in a relationship, when you're dating, when you're in all those situationships, the best way to keep you around is to keep you confused. The best way to keep you around is to keep you confused, and some things you're not gonna know. And you know what? We too old, man. It's torture. But you know what though? Let me tell you how the women's minds work. A lot of women. This is how a lot of women's minds work. You want closure. A lot of people want closure, and you don't move on until you find closure. That's why after a relationship, or somebody ghosted you, or somebody stood you up, or somebody left you or divorced you, you wait thinking that you need to heal until you find closure, because closure keeps your ass around. Closure keeps you around forever, waiting until you find the perfect time to walk your happy ass on, or to move your happy ass on. And a lot of times, people will keep you confused in a relationship or a situationship, just until you realize 10 years later, they're saying it. I've been confused this entire time, and many of us are struggling because many of us are confused. Listen, confusion, when you are confused in a relationship, it is the worst thing that you can do. Confusion represents, I don't want you. That's what it means. I don't want you. But I don't want you to know that I don't want you. Right? How do you define closure? Closure is when you understand what's going on, right? You understand why. You understand why they left you, why they don't want you, why they playing games, why. You want to understand the whole thing so that you can feel more comfortable. So your ego can find, so that your ego can find something to say, okay, I can move on now. And a lot of times, we can't move on until, yeah, because you need to know. Let me tell you something. I'm telling you all, man. I'm telling you all. I'm telling you all. Closure is a scam. Closure was always a scam. Everybody want to find closure. But I'm telling you, if I can keep you confused, I can keep you around. How many of us, be honest, how many of us have been kept around and stayed around because we were confused and we didn't know what was going on? So we stayed longer, right? We stayed longer. We stayed longer just because we wanted to know. We stayed longer because we were confused. We stayed around longer, waiting to hear the truth. We stayed around longer, and many of us, that's what we're doing. Still, at this point, at 40 years old, we 40s and we waiting for closure. Still, we waiting. We still waiting to accept. Hey, Morocco, how are you doing? I've learned to accept things the way they are. That's my closure. Is close the time it ends. The why isn't my business anymore. Why is it important when the person isn't willing to be here? Facts. Women want to know what's wrong with us, not what's wrong in the relationship. That's what we want to know. What's wrong with me, right? I mean, even though, listen, sometimes the truth is there's nothing wrong. It's just people just get to you. Hey, Miss Gemini, people just want what they want. And sometimes you have to understand, people just want what they want. And sometimes it's not because something is wrong with you. It's just because I'm telling you all, man, one of the biggest thing is when people approach you but can't have you. You know what I mean? When people approach you but cannot have you or don't want to, when people approach you but don't want to be with you, it's the biggest level of confusion. And I think that's how they get you to do whatever they want, because it's confusing. Why would you approach me? Why would you try me? Why would you approach me, take me out, date me, but tell me that you're not ready? I don't want it makes no sense. And do you notice that the ones who are the most ready are the ones who are not, the ones who are always not ready to commit to you is the ones who are ready to take your clothes off the most. Find yourself overthinking and feeling, if you find yourself overthinking and feeling confused, it's often signals that something isn't right, and that's facts. Why does something have to be wrong with me? Could be the relationship has run its course. Facts, Lady Africa, facts. That's the devil. Hey, Belinda. I'm telling you, man. Listen, we got to open our mind. Finally found a person that can educate. Well, thank you, Sasha. Thank you. We got to open our minds. People are playing games with you. Why would you approach me, date me, take me out, and still say I'm not ready? Then what are you? Then what are you doing? And this is something you have to ask yourself. If you're gonna do all this stuff and not be ready, then what do you approach me for? It's a question. What do you want? They want exactly what they want. They want pieces of you. They want they want a part of you that you just want to share because many of you. Hey, Lena. Yo, Lena is my daughter. You, I can't be talking bad things. Lena is my. She's almost 18 years old. She's here watching, so you all gotta be respectful to my daughter on here, okay? Like, hey, Lena, baby girl, how you doing? But yeah, man. But I'm telling you, they keep. Why? So listen. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. When I'm doing great too, baby girl. I'm doing great too. Listen, I'm telling you guys, man. I'm telling you guys. When people approach you, right, and they just don't want to be with you. You have to learn. You have to learn. You have to learn. You have to learn. That's my cue. I want that to sink in. That's my cue. That's my cue. That is my cue. You approach me, you date me, you take me out, we spend time together, but you're not ready. But why do you want to take my clothes off is the next question. Why do you want to take my clothes off has to be the next question. If you're not ready for a relationship, and this is how it's confusing to people because you will take your clothes off and do things, and then you will question these things because you realize that even when you take your clothes off, it doesn't change. It still doesn't change. It doesn't make them want you even more because the reason why they was approaching you is for that one thing. Because they know that they can't have you. A lot of these people, somebody asked me a question. Somebody asked me, what did they ask me? Somebody asked me, why is it so easy for some men to walk away like nothing is wrong? Take pieces of you constantly, you lose yourself. That's right, Lena. That's right. That's right. That's right. Somebody asked me, why do men, this is the question. I'm not saying men do it. So why are men so easily to walk away after a situation like nothing is wrong? And the real answer, hey Desmo, the real answer is a lot of those times when a man is easy to walk away, those men have somebody already. A lot of times these men already have somebody. And we have to learn that. We have to learn that. So a lot of these men already have somebody. So they're not losing anything. They ain't losing much. Or like Miranda said, they have found someone new. So we have to listen, take notes. If you're talking to a guy, if you're dating a guy or a woman, I think it's both genders do it. If you're dating somebody and you have invested time and you hanging out and you dating and things are going good, and they easily walk away with no phone calls or no text, a lot of times that person already has somebody, but you was just on the side and you didn't even know. You didn't even know. And then here you go and you don't understand why they're doing this and why they're doing that and why and how come you don't talk to me? Because they have somebody. And you know, there are many ways. Hey CC, how you doing? Long time to see. There are many ways how to know when somebody have someone. There's many ways. It's gonna be hard sometimes, especially dating on social media. You don't know. Hey Alisa, dating on social media. Listen, when you meet somebody on social media, you have no idea what they got. They got family. They got family. They got the kids there and their wife living there. They got their girlfriends, baby mama. You don't know what they got. But one thing about when somebody has somebody, look at the conversations. Some of the conversations are very shallow. The conversations will be very shallow. They ain't going deep. Seriously. They ain't going deep. The deep conversations ain't happening. Okay, Cece, I hear you. Hey, Nini. The deep conversation just ain't gonna happen. So when you meet somebody and especially when you don't know where they live, do we date in in today's time? Do we date people that we don't know where they live? Have we dated somebody for months and we don't know where they live at or whose house they live at? Is that Uriel? Is that my daughter's boyfriend? Is that you? Is that you on this live? I know that's not you. Hey Flo, it is Lena. Well, good. Now that you guys are listening, that's my daughter and her boyfriend right there. Now that you all are listening, I hope you take notes. I hope you take notes. Flojo was good. I hope you take notes. Used to be for the streets, Miranda. Listen, I'm telling you all, man. I forgot what I said. I completely forgot what I just said. But what did I say anyways? Because good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Listen to your daddy. Somebody said listen to your daddy. She's on this camera. She's on TikTok. I'm on TikTok live too. But listen, man, for real. Hey, Melita, how you doing? Long time to see. Listen, we have to understand, man. We have to understand. Listen, a lot of men is gonna learn too late in life. We learn late in life. We learn late. I ain't gonna lie, we learn late, especially boys. We learn late. We are slow learners. We are very slow learners. We have to pay attention. There's always a way to know if somebody has someone else. Number one, I'm telling you, the conversations are very shallow. Number two, you never know where them jokers live. Number three, look at the times when you are conversing. Look at the times when you are talking on the phone. Look at the times when they can't use their phone. You know, one of the big signs is this: they're gonna only talk to you while they're at work in the midday. They're gonna come to your house on their lunch breaks. They're gonna come to their house. They're gonna come to your house while they're on the way to work, on the way from work, but they can't stay. We gotta pay attention. Listen, let me tell you something, right? Listen. This sounds bad, but we have a duty. You know what, though? You like to lie to yourselves. Facts. Facts. We have to pay attention. We all have an obligation to ourselves to actually understand what's going on. We have an obligation to ourselves to understand the reality of our own situations, right? To understand what we contribute to our own problems. They miss all the calls between 8 p.m. and 7. I'm telling you, we have to understand what's going on. People ain't talking to you at nighttime. They have somebody. They lay next to their spouse or their girlfriend. Listen, all this talk, listen, as much as I say this, as much as we hear this, it doesn't work. People don't listen. People don't listen. People people do not listen. I promise you, because each situation, it sounds like it's different. As soon as we hear, right? As soon as we hear, I got, I'm in a, hey, are you in a relationship? That should be like a first question. Because you don't want to waste your time. Are you in a relationship? As soon as we hear, well, understand, get your shoes ready to move on. Get your shoes ready to move on. Because it doesn't matter what comes after yes. I promise you. It doesn't really matter what comes after yes. I think many of us, we want to hear an explanation, but why are you talking? Why? As soon as you hear somebody has someone, it's your obligation. Because let me tell you something. Let me tell you the biggest mistake. The biggest mistake is to entertain them afterwards. Because naturally, the human being, we have this soft part, this soft little part of us that when we entertain somebody, when we're talking to somebody, what happens is that you begin to try to understand. And then you're gonna try to understand them. And next thing you know, you're talking to them every day. And next thing you say, I have feelings. And now you know, many of you, once you have feelings, you act retarded. Hey, Chosen Me, how we doing? Many of us know once we have feelings, we act ridiculous. We don't know what to do next. It's too late now. I have feelings. Many of us, we don't understand what's going on. Hey, Lisa, I'm telling you, man. Well, it's a trap. So once you know somebody has somebody, it is not your place to understand what's going on with their relationship, what's going on with their wife or husband, what is going on with you all. It's not, stop being so nosy, because the more you are nosy, they're going to pull you into that trap. They're going to pull you into that drama. They're going to pull you in. And next thing you know, you're making them feel good. You start making them jokers feeling good every day. I'm so happy I talked to you because, my husband don't talk to me at all. Oh, really? Yeah, he never talks. What's up, Kaiser? Yeah, he never talks. And he never talks to me like how you talking to me. And you make me feel so. I'm telling you, the trap continues. Or vice versa. Hey, listen, man. My wife is nothing like you. Really? Hey, Janae, how you doing? Really? Is she? Start to feed you that stuff. Start to feed you the stuff. Then start to. Next thing you know, you crossing the lines now, because now you feel, hey, why not? Go for it. Well, I don't want to disrespect your relationship, but no. Trust me though. You know what I mean? Trust me. You ain't disrespecting this. This is real. I mean, man, listen, man. If I tell you the truth, man, listen, man. We ain't like that. I'm telling you. You're not disrespecting anything. Boy, this TikTok always flagging me for hate speech. Huh? I ain't said nothing hate speech yet. Hey, my TikTok might go off. If it is, go meet me on YouTube. I'm on my YouTube channel too, because my TikTok might block me. I don't know why TikTok blocks me, but they do. All women act crazy when we are messed with emotionally. Man, I'm telling you. Listen, I'm telling you, man. We have to learn. We got to take this thing personal. Listen, we got to take things personal. For real, we be out there acting ridiculous because of these feelings. Our feelings, boy, your feelings be tripping. But that's why we gotta take it personal. When you are being approached, you got to know what you are dealing with. You have to know what's really going on. You really have to know what's going on with the other person. Because as soon as you entertain that foolishness, I'm telling you, you are trapped. And many of you people know exactly what to say. Let me tell you why it's dangerous. Why is your voice so feminine? I like it. You don't like my voice feminine? Why are you listening to it then? I like it. Do you like it? Well, stay on here for longer, and you'll find out why it's so feminine. Okay? No, no, you shouldn't leave it. You shouldn't leave it because I want him to hear my feminine voice. Hey, Conchita, how you doing? Wait, what was I gonna do? Thank you, Jim Peachy. Thank you, thank you. What was I saying now? I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? Where was I? I totally forgot what I was saying. What the heck was I saying? Guys, all right? Hey, Mama Cetus, how you doing? Hey, Charlene. I was about to report. Oh, God. Listen, I forgot what I was saying, man. I totally forgot what I was saying. Thank you, Elisa. Thank you. Hey, Daddy's daughter, how you doing? Listen, man. We have to understand what's going on, man. Listen, I was saying trap. I was talking about trap, huh? Whoo, we got our feelings. I was saying that too. I totally forgot. I totally forgot what I was saying or where I was going. God didn't created me for me to share. Like, listen, I'm telling you all, man. Staying out of their relationship. Yeah, I was going somewhere, but I totally forgot. You are yes. So I did say when you are being approached, you gotta take it personal. Listen, man, we gotta take it. Thank you, friend. We gotta take it personal, man. We gotta take it personal. We gotta take it personal. We gotta take it personal. Listen, if you don't take it personal, people will learn how to push your buttons because I'm telling you, they're always bringing you into their drama. They're always bringing you into their drama. People in relationships, man. People in relationships, you don't understand what. Let me tell you the scariest thing. Let me tell you the biggest trap about somebody who's already in a relationship. Let me tell you why it's so scary messing with a dude who's already taken. Let me tell you how is it scary. And let me break it down to you because many of you don't understand this. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you guys for the love. Let me explain to you how is it so scary when a man has somebody and you messing with him. When a man has somebody, understand, a lot of times a man learns to compartmentalize people. He will learn to compartmentalize you so good. He keeps you at a certain part of his mind. Now, how do I know this? Because I do it all the time. Thank you, Jenny. I do. I mean, I've done it many times. Not doing it all the time. I don't do it no more because that stuff is hurtful. A man learns how to compartmentalize you, right? But let me explain to you why it's dangerous. Because his energy is so calm. His energy is so calm. His energy is very calm. He's not forcing himself. He's not trying hard. He gives you all the space that you need. He's always there. He don't show he's thirsty. He doesn't try hard. He doesn't, so you can't say, oh, he thirsty, he tries so hard. He doesn't. He doesn't try hard. So now here you are. Oh my God, that's the perfect one. That's the perfect one. He's cool. He's relaxed. He's so demure, right? Because he doesn't try hard. So now that makes a man more desired. So a lot of times women fall for those type of men. Why so evil? I don't know, Tiara. But that's how they get you. That's how they get you. That is how they get you. A lot of times, man, a lot of times, a lot of times, that's the trick. And that's why the married men or the taken men are so attractive to you. They are so attractive because they don't try. Now, when a man try, you say he's thirsty. When a man try to be with you, you are scared. Somebody told me once, the reason why women love a married man is because the only competition is his wife. I was like, God dang, really? That's deep. That's deep. No, so I'm not saying this to make you be afraid of relationships. We have people who are just in relationships and who are single, who are toxic. We got people both in relationships and who are single, who are toxic. I'm not telling you all this to be afraid of relationship. I'm telling you this to do your part when it comes to understanding how you connect to someone. I'm telling you to do your part. You gotta get to know people. There's no rush in getting to know people. Listen, we make some mistakes when we're dating people. We make mistakes. We makes mistakes. You choose not. No, no, no. I'm not saying to don't choose calm men. I'm just saying when you know somebody is taken, leave them alone, so that we don't have to fall trap for those things. There's many mistakes that people make. One of the biggest mistakes that people make, right? One of the biggest mistakes that people make is this. You talk too often. You talk too often. When you're dating somebody, you're talking too often. You're talking so damn often. Every minute you miss them already. You don't give people time to miss you. Give people time to miss you. How do you fix that? Give people time to miss you. Give them time to think about you. What's up, Lala? Give them time to think about you. Give them time to reminisce on our last conversation. Give them time until you talk to them again. Many of you, when you meet somebody, you are so excited. You are so excited. Actually, and they only care about what you give. That's facts, Selena. That is facts. Many people, you're talking too often. Listen, give people a break. Because you know why? If it's real, you have the next 50 years to talk to them. You have the next 50 years, 60, 75 years to get to know them. Because the truth is, here's the truth. You don't get to know people in the first 30, 60, 90 days. You really don't. That is facts, Miranda. That is facts. Ego boost. You don't get to know people in the first 30, 60 days. Thank you for the gifts, Lala. 60 days, you don't know nothing yet. You don't know a damn thing yet about people in 30, 60 days. I don't care how many questions you ask them. You still don't know anything. People giving you information just to feed. Listen, they want to set up. Some people set up questions just to feed your questions. Seriously, you got to be careful. You gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful. So we're talking so much. We're talking so much. We're talking every minute. You meet them a week ago, and you're all talking, talking, talking. You see them every day. Don't see them so often. Give people space. Give them time to miss you. Give them time to think about you. Give them time to miss your presence. Some of you don't want to give people time to miss your presence because you're afraid that they got other people. They got other women and men. Ain't nobody want them. Ain't nobody want you all. You all been single for 16 years. You all ain't going nowhere. Listen, listen, y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all ain't going nowhere. So we gotta stop. Stop. Listen, the second thing is you saying too much. Not that you're talking too much. No, okay, we talking too often. Next thing is you saying too much. I know a lot of people say too much. Jamisha, you might have a point. Like, cause yeah, you say too much. When you meet somebody, you want to say all about your ex. Some of us, you're talking to a man or a woman that you just met, and you want to tell them all about your life dating history. You want to tell them all about your dating history. Everything that happened since you was 17 years old. When I was 17, I met this guy, and I liked him a lot. And then we had sex. And then I met another guy at 18, and we didn't do anything. But 19, I met the narcissist of my life, and he played me, and he had a baby mama, and he never told me. When I was 21, I got my first child. At 26, I got my first twin. 27, I got married. 28, I got divorced. 29, I got married again. But 30, I realized what I was doing wrong. 31, you telling your entire life story? Ain't their business. It's not their business so quick. Slow it down. Pull a little back because you're telling people. And listen, those folks don't know you yet. So what they're doing, they're listening just to you sound like drama. Oh, you sound like I can't deal with this. Oh, because you think that's being real. You think that's being real, but I'm gonna just put it all down so you can take it or leave it. Take me or leave me. I'm leaving your ass right there. Leaving that ass right there because that's too much. It's too much information. The third thing that you all do wrong, you all ready to jump in the relationship too quick. You are ready to start. Can we, 2 months you want to start? Well, why ain't we together yet? It's been 2 months. Listen, in 2 months you ain't nothing. You see what I'm saying? You ain't do nothing. You ain't got it into nothing. Nothing at all. In 2 months you know nothing. Like for instance, like this guy right here, Gary. Gary is one of those guys. I promise you. I guarantee you, Gary, or maybe he's a teenager. But when he grows up, he's one of those guys who ain't about nothing. He's pointless. You gotta take a while. You gotta take a while. You know, one of the best. Listen. I'm telling you all. One of the best things to do. One of the best things to do. One of the best things to do is to just listen. Why are we rushing? We both been single for 10 years. You ain't going nowhere. Where are we going? They be pressed. Listen. You know how many people are ready to change their. You know how many people are ready to change their their relationship status on Facebook. You all, you know how many people right now is ready to, hey, are we together or not? Because I need to change my status. No, hey, I didn't tell you if we're together or not because I'm on my Facebook right now. I'm editing my profile. Let me know so I can change my status because I don't know. I'm about to click it. Tell me which one. What are we? Hurry up. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Some of you cannot wait. Can't wait to just change your status in next thing you know you have in a relationship. Oh, Jesus Christ! Ready? Hey, Moy, how we doing? I'm serious. You ready? We gotta stop doing that. Listen, ain't nobody want you all. You ain't no reason to rush. You gotta have patience, right, Lena? And ain't nobody want you all. And you didn't want nobody else. So why are you rushing? You are being single for 28 years, being celibate for 16 and a half years. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. We just gotta relax. Chill. I promise you, ain't nobody want them. Change my style. Ain't nobody want them jokers. But we so quick to get to in the status of relationship. It's so much things that we do that's not okay. It's so much things that we do that we shouldn't do when we are meeting somebody. As soon as we meet somebody, one of the biggest mistakes, and you want to hear me say this before all the time because I really believe in it. One of the biggest mistakes is to confuse your feelings into compatibility. Your feelings is what speaks. Hey, Lady Africa, some of you only your feelings is what you listen to. My feelings. Some of you are listening to your feelings, and that's all that you need to listen. Well, I like him a lot. I like him a lot. I like her a lot, and that's all I need. As long as I like you, I'll always like you. False. That's not true. It can't be feelings. The next thing is you are looking for this quick little nasty little chemistry. Chemistry. You know what happens though? Let me tell you what brings you chemistry. Chemistry is when your hormones are talking to you guys in the beginning, especially when you are attractive. Because how come you never seen two unattractive people fell in love at first sight? Right, Nish? How come you never hey Janae? How come you never see two people? Hey Stormy, why you never see two unattractive people fall in love at first sight? It was love at first sight. How come we don't say that? How come it's only the pretty attractive people is always love at first sight? Listen. What happens when you meet somebody, right? Hey, Kimberly. What happens when you meet somebody, right? When you meet somebody, people nipples get ready. The woman nipples are stimulated, and his little pee is just ready. He's just looking. He's awakened. And listen. When a man just meets you, let's be real. When a man just meets you, it's pee talks to you, not him. He don't even know what he said the next day. You all think he's lying, but he's not lying. Hey, Julia. You all think he be lying, but he's not lying. His people be talking for him. and he don't remember because he is completely gone. When he first meets you, when he first meets you, his pee-pee talking. Talk to her, talk to her, talk to her. Hey, Shorty Mac, how you doing? Good afternoon. It's his pee-pee. That's why he never remember what he says. That's why he makes plans and he forgets. He makes plans, he forgets because it's not him making plans, it's Pee-Pee. Whatever he needs to say and he needs to do to get what the Pee-Pee needs, his hormone to calm down, is what he does. And you have to understand that is the man's biology. A lot of times when a man, that's that's just what he is. It's not a bad or a good thing, it's just his nature. Because he doesn't understand it, is his testosterone is loud. Yeah, yeah, Kathleen. His testosterone is just running it. So now his stuff is like, hey, what's up? What we doing? What we doing? Hey, we good? Let me take you out. Let me find wine and dine you. Let me call you on the phone. Let me talk to you all the time. And then as soon as you give him that, it's natural. It's not a bad thing. This is why you got to wait. Relax. You gotta relax. Chill. They ain't going nowhere. Let that little pre stuff come out. Because after that drops, you might be good. You can't give up on relationships, not because you're angry. If you had, if your last relationship was great, or somebody has passed on, right? If somebody has passed on, but you gotta find someone who knows the difference and know how to control it. Look at you, look at you, look at you. That is facts. Tell dude slow. I'm telling you, you gotta slow your butt down. Young people, listen to Kirk. He wasn't born when. I'm telling you. Oh, really, Julia? I'm coming out of a 20-year narcissistic marriage. I'm scared to try again. Listen, what you have to do, you have to take it upon yourself. It's talking. If it's talking, that's not right. It would be a reaction along with the start. Listen. What if I meet someone else while in a relationship? Just leave them alone. If you meet somebody else in a relationship, leave them alone. They ain't for you. I promise you. Let me ask you the question, right? Have you ever met the love of your life? This is a question, okay? This is an honest question. Have you ever met the love of your life? And then 2 weeks later, bam, you meet another love of your life? Have you done it before? Have you done it before? Listen, it's the brain. The brain is confusing you. Relax. The brain confusing you. Listen, relax. Chill out. Because when you're too greedy, you lose everything. When you're too greedy, you lose it. You lose everything. Listen, don't get tired of relationship. Because it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. If you just get out of a relationship and it was toxic and it was narcissistic, yeah, I get it. But I think it's a beautiful thing. I think what you have to do, you have to be responsible for your own, you have to be responsible for your own self. I think one of the things that we are responsible for is as we age, we still don't know. We still don't know how to choose a partner. We still don't know at our big age. At our big ass age, we still don't know how to choose a partner. Again, we are choosing partner based on feelings. Everybody wants these feelings. I get lost in my feelings. And then now I don't know the song. I really don't know the song. I don't know it. It sounds good though. We looking for feelings still. Our big age, we still pick people based on how they make us feel. What's up, Kat? How you doing? Kat, I ain't seen you in a long time. What's going on? We choose at our big ass ages, we are picking people based on feelings. And that's the worst thing to do. That is the absolutely nonsense thing to do. Because it doesn't work. Get your feelings after you get married. I'm telling you, thank you, Sarah. Get the feelings involved after you meet somebody who's compatible. After we're compatible, put your feelings into it. You don't need feelings right now. We don't need to be feeling right now. We don't need feeling because you giving up on you missing good people. Many of us, the reason why we giving up on relationship is because we did not choose wisely. We chose who stimulated us. Don't choose people who stimulate you. I promise you. Listen, get away from all that stimulation. That stimulus check. You see that? See that stimulus check that we got? Mess up the damn economy. Listen, people who can stimulate you can. Listen, if you bring a stimulus check in, the economy goes boom, and when that money is gone, the economy says zoop, dropped. Same thing here. Thank you for the gifts. Same thing here. When people can stimulate you, bam, I'm open. And when they stop stimulating you, it's done. That's all you wanted. That's all that felt good. The stimulation felt good. Hey Netta, how you doing? Netta, who's Netta? Who's Netta again? We gotta be listen. All this, what's up, Wallace? We gotta be careful about this stimulation thing, man. We gotta be careful with this stimulation thing. Many of us just want to be stimulated. Many of us only go into relationship to be stimulated. Our bodies, he gotta be stimulating my nipples or my soul or my brains. He gotta stimulate my body. He gotta stimulate. And if he can't, I don't want to. Listen, choose people who make sense, man. Choose folks who make sense. Choose folks who make sense. Choose folks who's good for your soul. Choose folks you can be calm around. Choose folks you can feel peaceful around. It's not about these feelings of all this attraction. Somebody asked me just recently, somebody said, well, what if I'm dating someone? What if I'm dating someone and I really like them, but physically attractive, is not attracted to him physically. What should I do? Close your eyes. Keep dating him. Close your eyes and keep dating him. I know. I get it. Social media. Lisa, I get it. Social media showing you all these pretty people. I get it. I get it. We see them all the time. We see them all the time. These pretty attractive people. They are good looking on social media. With the makeup on or with the filters on. Even the men wearing filters and makeup on hair and drying hairlines and spraying their hairlines on, spraying their beards on. We meet gorgeous people. Well, we see gorgeous folks on this social media stuff. Nothing that you see is real. Don't believe nothing that you see. I promise you, Disney World, Disney movies have you all believing some nonsense. Disney have some of you all believing some trash about relationship. That's why it doesn't work. Because you go into them expecting nonsense. You go into them expecting false. If you get on my nerve one time, listen, your partner is supposed to get on your nerve. If they ain't getting on your nerve, you don't like them. And they don't like you. You all think like these relationships, and you all keep saying relationships ain't perfect. They are perfect just the way they are. That's why we need it. That's why we need that person right there. They are perfect as is. They're supposed to piss us off. They're supposed to get on your nerve. We're supposed to go back and forth. We're supposed to have arguments. We're supposed to have debates. We're supposed to go off on it. It's supposed to. It's not perfect. You are looking for fairy tale nonsense. You're looking for trash. No relationship is perfect. What is a perfect one? No arguments, no debate, no disagreement. That's nonsense. That's ridiculous. That's foolishness. That's an immature way to look at life. That's like saying, when I get my perfect job, I will never have stress. I work all day. I won't be ever tired. Everything. There will be no struggles. There will be no. Please, we looking at this thing like we ain't got no Mickey Mouse stuff. We ain't got no common sense. None. None at all. You all like to say what's not perfect. You all love to repeat. It's not. None is per. It's not per. It's not. Listen, that is the perfect part. That is the beautiful part. That is the beauty of relationship. If it was perfect, it would be boring. That's why Satan came down. Satan said, like, this heaven and stuff is boring. And don't compare. That's the fastest way to resent your partner. Facts. Do not compare. But she asked me. No critical thinking. Fact, listen, she asked me, well, what if I'm not, he checks all, the person checks all the boxes, but I'm not physically attracted to him. Listen, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your damn eyes and talk to him. If you're gonna close your eyes, close your eyes. Because I promise you, it's gonna be one day. It's gonna be one day if you keep going, if you keep talking to him, and if you keep dating, and everything else is just flowing perfectly fine, he's gonna become attractive. He's gonna become attractive. I promise you, he will become attractive. He will become attractive. Everybody wants the microwave. We want the microwave crap. The things that's come ready. What's up, Just Exhale? I'm serious. We want everything to come just ready. No, you gotta wait. Damn it, you don't want to wait a little bit? You don't want to put in some time and then decide? You all want to just, I meet you the first day, no chemistry, no, I'm good. Like, Lord, what do you all want? A soup? Hey, Isaac, how you doing? That's delusion. Listen, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. We want the quick warm-up microwave soup. And listen, if I can't put it in the microwave, and that's what cooking is to people these days. I can put it in the microwave, the hot dogs, the tea, the soup, microwave. Let's do it. You all want people to come ready, and then as soon as they come, you gotta check all the boxes. Do you make six figures? Nope. Never mind. We gotta put some time in first, man. You are too ready. I know some of us have been single. How long you have been single? How long? How long have we? Go ahead, put it on the screen. How long we've been single? Hey, what's up, Speedy? How you doing? Come, tell me. How long have you been single? 5 years? 17 and a half years? 28 years? 16? 2 years? 2 years? Long? Somebody said long. Damn, 17 years. God damn, that's a long time. 2 years, 2 years, 4 years. Whew, 17 years though, Lord. Jet, you gotta check on that stuff, make sure it's still working, man. I'm just playing, I'm just playing. Thunder, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. And you know the longer, listen, here's the thing about being single for that long, right? Here's the thing, 9 years, Sterling. Here's the thing about being single for that long. Ain't nobody come back into a sport and be good at it. Ain't nobody coming back into a game and just get lucky and just meet the right one. Listen, we can't leave the game or the sport, then come back after 8 years of taking a break and be the best again. It's just not gonna happen. Especially when we wasn't the best at it before we left the sport. When you come back, you ain't the best because you had no practice, you had no warm up. Listen, it's gonna be even harder. You hear me? It's gonna be because you have, and you know, after 17 years, now we have cars that's flying. We got cars that don't need gas anymore. Listen, the whole world has changed. You hear me? We got a new president. We got boats that don't need no water to swim. We got listen, 17 years. When you get back in, when you get back in this game, somebody asked me, how do you get back in? You see, like when you walk into an ocean or the beach, when you go to the beach, and you think it's cold, and you take your time and walk in, you see? First thing first, you walk up to the beach or to the water, and you take one little pinky toe, and you stick it in there and say, whoop, it's a little cold. It's a little cold. And then you put it out, and then you say, you know what? Let me just take my time and go in slowly. Because if I dive in, it's going to be too much. I can't handle it. Let me walk in slowly, then water up to my ankle. Then water up to my knees, take a break. Whew, then water up to my middle knees, my mid thighs, and to my, you got to test the water. Listen, you got to test the water. You can't, listen, I'm telling you, when you're coming back after 17 years, 5 years, everything has been, the rules and regulation has changed. The policies have been updated. You ain't signed. The terms and condition has changed. It has changed about 5 more times since you was gone. Your stuff ain't working the same. These men don't want the same things. These women don't want the same things. The men have been upgraded, updated. The men is different now. Men's are different now. Men's are completely different now. Men's are different. We are different now. We saying we ain't paying all your bills anymore. Bump that. We said you now gonna come to us. I can't come the whole way. And you know what? Some of you hate those damn change. Your last time you dated, that man was coming to you. Now it's change, ain't it? Ain't it change? What's up, kitty? Ain't it different now? The man said, listen, back in the days, right? Miranda, back in the days, you know, the laws of the land was if you want her, you know, you're gonna go to her. Now the terms and condition has updated 6 more times. The terms is now, hey, listen, if you want him, shit, you're gonna have to do something different. It's hard as day in the streets, ain't it? It's change, man. What's up, Yoda? How you doing, man? I'm sticking with old school. I feel you. Here's the thing about here's the thing about old school, right? Here's the thing about old school. If you want an old school man, you have to be an old school woman, and vice versa. A lot of men, a lot of men want the feminine woman, but they don't want to pay all the bills. I don't understand. I don't get it. I'm confused too. It's not just you that's confused. I'm confused too. You want the traditional woman, but you don't want to be a no woman. You all ain't better. You want the traditional man, but you don't want to be a traditional woman. It's crazy now. We out there just hurting ourselves, boy. We ain't making no more kids no more. Listen, we ain't making no more kids. Not none of bears and makeup. The worlds have changed. The terms and conditions. Now, if you want a relationship, you must sign this. Sign this because if I ghost you, you can't sue me. The terms and conditions have changed. So if you're just coming back into the game, to the dating game, it's different. It's different. Hey, Dura, it's completely different. So you got to be aware of the changes. You got to know the changes because it's weird. It's weird out there. It's weird. These days, they want you and 2 more. But not 2 more women. They want you, another woman, and another man. I don't get it. This is why we can't keep being shallow. The shallow stuff ain't working. It's not going to work now. Being shallow, talking about, well, he got to fit all, you know how you all be. I don't know. Why do you all talk? Why do you all be gripping when you all talk? I never understand what you all be grabbing. Like, what you all just grabbing the air. I don't know how. I don't know why you all do this. This is so annoying. Teresa, if he don't fit all those things, I will stay single. I don't even know what you just said because I'm looking at you. I'm following your hands and I completely got confused. What did you just say? Man, you doing the hand stuff again? The grab is necessary. I don't get it. I don't get it. But anyways, you all gotta chill. We gotta chill with all those unnecessary. I want this. This is what because it's not. Listen, if you all don't realize that this stuff ain't coming right now, it ain't coming. I think right now the universe is switching over. It's switching over, man. It's switching over. It's switching over. You all, it's switching over. It's changing. The energy is changing. Can't you all see that? And you are fighting it. You can't fight it. You can't stop it. Go with the changes. Or you can say, hey, that's not who I am. Oh, the hands are trigger. Listen, that energy, that consciousness is changing. It's evolving. And whether you like it or not, again, I said the terms and condition has been updated. The universe is changing the roles around. And but I'm telling you all being extra picky. What's up, Finesse? Everybody want to be picky. Men and both of us want to be picky. And everybody pointing, it's men. No, it's women. No, it's men. Why don't you go find the one that you like so you can stop arguing with these people? We all here causing arguments. It's the men. No, it's the woman. No, it's the men. No, Why don't we just find the one that, if we find the one that we want and the one that want us, we ain't got to be arguing these silly debates. So you men look for a young woman. Men don't look for young women. We look for younger woman. It's not young woman. It's young girl. Anybody want no young 22-year-old woman to do what with? Especially in his 40s. What, you going to make more babies at 55 years old? Listen, social media is giving you all the wrong idea. No, I ain't gonna lie. There gonna be some men who like young women, and there's gonna be some women who like young men. It's gonna be all there. But I'm telling you, a lot. Listen, you all hearing this social media stuff about men liking young women. Men don't like them 22. I'm talking about men in their 50s, late 40s. We don't want a 22-year-old, 23-year-old for what? To do what with? To do what with? This young lady come in my inbox. Hey, is that how you talk to grown people? Hey, don't talk to me like that. I'm a grown man. I could be your father. I was just saying, hey, what? We don't talk like that. What are we gonna talk? We can't talk. Right there. What do you want? What is it that you want? What was- I'm, I'm serious. What is it that you want? I mean, I'm just saying. I think you don't think. Chill out with the thinking, because we not. It's not the same. Then see, how all what the young people say. Age. I said, you know how old I am. You know what? You know what she told me. Seriously, all jokes aside, you know what she told me? I said, ma'am, you know how old I am? Oh my God, Miranda, they say sup to me too. They say sup. I can't stand it. I can't stand the sup. Sometimes I text my daughter, sup. Sup what? Don't let me bring the belt out. You know what? You know what they always say? Age is nothing but a number. Listen, no, it's something. It's a big thing. It's a big thing. It's a huge thing. Age is a whole lot. It's a whole lot. Listen, I'm 44 years old now. Well, next month. You 23, 24. I'm retired. You starting to do work right now. What you talk about your first day at work? Man, I don't want to talk about that. It's a big deal. I don't want no somebody. Listen, a lot of these young dudes now taking over the podcast. They taking over the podcast. They taking over the podcast era. A lot of these young dudes. So when you see them young dudes on Facebook and TikTok and Instagram and YouTube saying, men like a younger woman. Listen, it's not that we like young women. Young woman. I don't know the benefit of having. Yeah, don't get me wrong. A 25-year-old woman, her skin is fresh. Thank you, Tanji. Her skin is a little. She ain't got no cigarette burns yet on her skin. You know what I'm saying? And she ain't got no holes. You know what I mean? I get it. Skin is soft. Listen, I be touching. Listen, I be Miranda, stop it. I be touching my son's face like, man, your face is so soft, and you're like, stop it, daddy. No, that's I made that face. That's my face. You're like, your face is so soft. Then my daughter's skin is so soft. I imagine a 25-year-old man, her skin is, I get it. Don't need. Listen, I'm telling you, you find somebody that makes sense. What's up, Suave? How you doing? Find somebody that makes sense. Find somebody that understands when you get in your stroke, what to do. At this age, I want to make sure you know if I can't breathe, to bring my breathing thing, not to think that you giving it to me good. Because bring me my inhaler. Don't think that you doing it good to me and you giving it really good to me. No. Bring my inhaler. I'm having something going on. It's not you. Bring it to me. It's not. Listen. I need you to know when I start holding my chest, it's not because I like touching my nipple. I want you to. Something's happening. Call 911. We got to understand. What do I want them for? And these older women, these young dudes, they don't listen. Ain't nothing. Ain't listen. These young men, You all are giving them so much life when you date them, especially as you are grown, an older woman. You are giving them life because these young men, there's nothing in this world that makes them feel more manlier than an older woman. And as soon as these men hit 40, they are gone because now they're already validated, they're already good enough, they are good. They're going back down to a woman at a younger stage. Listen, ain't nobody's gonna ain't. You know why men love younger women? Not young, but younger. Remember, it's two different words: young and younger. Young is relative. Younger too, but I'm saying younger. 5, 6, 7 years, 8 years, not 25 years. I think that's a little too much. A lot of these dudes, hey, Elizabeth, needs a mom. A lot of these dudes don't, older women know what they want. But do you know what you want is the question. A lot of them don't. A lot of them don't. Did somebody come on here and say, Hail Satan? Jesus Christ, man. These jokers. Hey, you two, boy, you two be getting it. Why you smile? They need a caretaker. But listen, no, but seriously though, young men want older women to help them grow. Yeah, that's exactly what they want. You can hear it from over there. I know, right, Teresa? Boy, listen. Uh-oh. I hope TikTok don't block me. TikTok be blocking me all the time. Screwing an older woman makes them feel manly. Doing a mommy figure makes them feel manly. Well, that explains the rise. Listen, I'm telling you. Lord. We got to be careful, though. Seriously. But back to what I was talking about. I don't know even know how I got here. How did I get here? And you all don't even tell me, Kurt, you have wandered off. Here's the point of this conversation. If somebody is making you wonder where you stand, wonder the hell off. Wander off. Some of y'all need to wander off right now. Some of y'all are staying. Thank you, Suave. You do the same. I mean, thank you. Hey, Dushi, how we doing? When somebody is keeping you wondering, wander off. Because that's what you got to do. Wander off. But I'm telling you right now, man, out there, it's not rainbow. And listen, if you're coming back in dating, man, seriously, if you're coming back new to this dating world, you gotta give up on that one. When we 25, we want somebody that looks good, that looks amazing. Oh, she's so fine. Oh, her body just. Because our ego is satisfied then. Now, hey Stella, now in this life, the ego, listen, being alive satisfies me. You hear me? Just having somebody who's next to me satisfied. Man, listen, you ain't got to look the best. You gotta be aware that a lot of times, not everybody, see those attractive people, those really attractive people, they come with things. They come with extra terms and conditions. They come with extra terms and condition. They come with extra terms and condition. I promise you. Some of them jokers have been trophies for so long that they don't want a regular relationship. They want what they just came from. Nonsense. Drama. We gotta be careful, man. Them jokers come with extra terms, extra. Listen, when you getting back into dating, I think this is a conversation that we need to have. I think we need to go live one night and bring people up here who going back into dating, who don't understand the game. We need to bring some people up here who going back into the dating world, because I think this is a good conversation to have. When you go, because a lot of you are afraid to get back into dating. A lot of you guys are afraid. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. If I become single, I don't know. This ain't it. You can't trust what you're seeing now, where everything has changed. You can't trust what you're seeing right now. You can't trust. Curious, if you had a list of boxes that need checking, what would it be? You mean for me personally, or just for conversation wise? When you find him, will you ask if he got the brother? Listen, that's why you're single, kitty. Listen, when you get back into the game, what you have to do, you have to get a reality check. you gotta have a reality check. If I go back into dating, I would look for somebody who's calm. I think somebody who's calm is the most beautiful thing ever. Because we already had our fighting days. Seriously, we already had our fighting days. We already had our fighting days, man. We already had all the fighting days. We fought our young. We fought in 2025. We were fighting, doing nonsense, doing trash, getting drama. Do you know most of the dramas that we have now is things that we cause to ourselves? Most of the dramas that we have still to this day is things that we are doing to ourselves at this moment. It's time to be done with this drama. I want somebody who's calm. Somebody who's calm shows me that she is able to deal with herself in a way that's not toxic. Seriously, somebody who's calm. I have to give away with, I need some drama in my life. Because a lot of times we want drama. Sometimes drama makes you, ooh, I can make you jealous. Yeah, I can make you. No, I just want somebody calm. Just somebody who's chill. The next thing, if you get it back in what I was looking for, somebody, to be honest, somebody who's decent with money. Not who have a lot of money, somebody who is decent with finances. Decent. Meaning, it's not about, and I think many people now, social media have you thinking that it's the more money you make that makes you a better, more security. A lot of times, people can make us $100,000 a year and have $96,000 bills. Seriously, people can make 100 G's a year and still have $98,000 in debt. And you gotta think about it. All this damn student loans. People be having student loans in their 60s. Hey, Kelly, discipline and their finances somewhat. They have self. Yeah! People be having all this damn student loans and all this stuff in their 60s. And no, I don't want, no. I want peace. I want somebody who's disciplined. Somebody who's healthy. Healthy. Now, healthy don't have a look. Healthy is not a six-pack. Healthy is not small waist, big butt. Healthy is healthy. But yet somebody who takes care of their bodies. I don't want the fake body parts. If you're a woman, don't look for the spray haircuts and the spray this and the extra eyelash that men wear these days. I don't know what men do. I don't know. I think it's younger dudes. If my hair is bald, it's bald. It's done. If I start losing hair, listen, you can take it. If I start losing hair, it's a wrap. That's my hair telling me. That's my hair telling me, hey, bro, it's a wrap. Listen, I ain't putting on nothing. I ain't having no cut around my bald spot. I'm leaving it alone. I don't want no extra body parts. I don't want nothing extra. I don't want, let me tell you something. Y'all want to hear a story? I don't want to say it sound crazy. And I don't want to make you all feel uncomfortable. But y'all know I like telling stories. Can I tell you that story? Can I tell you that story, man? Y'all know I'm a little bit, I can be a little animated sometimes. Y'all want to hear a story? One day. Long time ago. Julia. One day, right? You saw Dushi? You saw? Okay. Please do. Okay, Jenny. Listen, one day, right? Long time ago. Long time ago. I didn't even know this was happening yet. This was like 11, 12 years ago. I don't remember. I don't know. I met this beautiful woman. Beautiful, man. Gorgeous. She was gorgeous. But, man, I was like, gosh, I can't let this one pass. I cannot let this one pass. Body was just like, when she walked, my chest just jumped. Like, But I was like, man, she's bad. So one day, I booked a flight, to see her. Listen, I booked a flight to see her. And when I saw her, I was like, oh my God, you're pretty too. You're pretty in person. You're pretty in person. You are fine. Oh, your body looks... Wait a minute. I never saw you from this angle on the... I never saw you from this angle in the pictures. That don't look right there. So, we all have, No, it wasn't a dude. It wasn't a dude. No, we ain't going there. It wasn't a dude. No, it wasn't a guy. It wasn't a guy. No, it wasn't that. But so when we started to mess around, and I took her pants off, her skirt, and I realized there was something in her. There was I don't know how to say it. There was a dent. There was like a dent right here, a dent, right? It was like a dent. It was like a some. It was like a I don't know. It was like a. It just it was like a. It's like a. Like I'm like, wait, this don't showing you pictures. You know? So I'm like, this little thing looks like something is in there. Like something is under her skin. So I'm like, oh shoot. So I'm like, is she have does she have something under her skin that's a shape? Man. So I I grabbed it. And when I grabbed it, she put my hand down. I said, this don't feel right. This feels like why is this? Why does this feel a little hard? This 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 ass feels a little woody. This is moving. This is not. I don't think this is how God made a woman's behind. I don't know. So I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I didn't come all this far for a piece of wood or something. I couldn't. So I'm like, hey, come here. 'Cause I want to make sure. I want to make sure. So I'm like, come here, come here. And I grabbed it again and she moved my hand. I said, wait, oh, I didn't come. So I left. That was it for me. This didn't feel, no, I didn't go back. I was done. Listen, a lot of things look good. You all meet people on social media and they look great. They look so great. They look so amazing. All these filters, they be looking out. Listen, you can't see nothing. You can't see. Listen, you see people on. Listen, I'm telling you all, I'm being real. I'm not playing. You all know. You all know me by now. If you have been following me for a while, you all know me by now. I talk a lot of crap, but I'm being real. Listen, you all, people be coming on here, and their faces don't show nothing. But then you see them in person, you're like, why didn't you tell me? You could have just told me. I didn't know that was not real. Boy, stop it. You know. I didn't know. No, I'm looking at you and I'm like, this does not make sense. Morocco. Seriously? This does not make sense. This don't look real. See, here's the thing about, oh, man, I don't want to get into this conversation because I know, oh, y'all going to hate me for this. Y'all going to hate me. We don't like what you all think we like. As a man, I rebuke that type of stuff. I'm good. If it has been messed with, you can keep it. If it has been messed with, you can keep it. I don't think you'll understand. I'm an old school man. I pay all the bills. I'll take care of your car, your insurance. I wash your car. You ain't got to wash your car ever again. You ain't got to pay for another car in your life. You ain't got to pay no bills. Your hands could be free. But if you messed with it, I don't want it. I'm good. I'm good. I am completely good. I'm not curious. See, that's why I'm not easily curious. That's why I'm not easily. I'm good. All the stuff that you see nowadays is fake. And it's not just the woman, the man too. It's all fake. This is why we got to stop being so damn shallow. When you dating somebody, when you're coming back into dating, you can't come back here shallow. You can't walk in this thing shallow. You can't come back in here being shallow. Because what you meet, a shallow person, when you are so shallow, you're going to meet some things that's not real. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. So you like that person, but yet they don't fit your description of what a face should be. Listen, close your eyes and kiss them. That's why we kiss with our eyes closed. We ain't kissing with our eyes closed. Because, listen, we're not going to meet 100% of what we're not 100% of what they want either. Bitch, yeah. Be true, yeah. I used to weigh over 250 and I would like a little nip and tuck for me so I feel better. See, no, that's a little different. I ain't talking about that type of stuff. I'm talking about extra parts. Extra part. You know, I would tell you if you came back to dating, make sure you look good. Make sure you look good. Make sure, look, listen. I will tell you one of the best things to do when you're getting back into dating is make sure you look good. Make sure you look good. Real and good. Make sure we look good. We don't, these days, we ain't trying to look good no more. We gave up. We're like, F it. This is why he gonna have to take me as I am. Ma'am, no, that's a lot too much. Let's look good. You know, one thing I promise my lady is that I'm gonna always look a certain way. Hey, China, one thing I'm gonna always look. If I marry you, I promise you that I will stay in shape just so that you can actually look at me still like how you met me. Now I know, what if you get sick? What if we're not sick? Not what ifs. We're not going to the what ifs. The what ifs gonna come later on. But once I have an option, I'm gonna make sure I still look good. This one, we got to look good. We don't look good these days. A lot of us don't look good. A lot of us don't care. I went out the other day and I met this lady and not met her, but have man, her beignets on. She have house shoes on. And I'm like, boy, you all don't give a damn. I'm not that she, should care. I'm like, boy, we all here looking a hot mess. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Look good with the body you have. That's the body that you have. Look good with it. Listen, sometimes, I tell people all the time, one thing, I used to talk to this guy and he was depressed. Not talk to this guy like that. I can't really, I gotta be careful what I say or how I say it. Because you talk to guys, hey Desmo, I love you too, girl. Not talk to guys like that. I had a friend from high school. He had contacted me a while ago and he was depressed. And I'm like, dude, he's like, man, what should I do? I said, you want me to tell you what should I do? Let me tell you, in my professional advice, I said, this first thing that is what you should do. He said, what? Tell me. What's my first step? I said, go to the gym. And he stopped. He like, what do you mean? I said, take your ass to the gym, man. I said, go to the gym. He said, what do you mean? I said, go to the gym. What do you mean what I mean? Go to the gym. Put some energy in. Put some work in. Go to the gym. But it's not that I want to be, dude, go to the gym. It does something for you. Go to the gym. Go to the gym. It's not to look better. Go to the gym. It builds something. It does something. It kills stress. It does things to you that you don't understand. Go to the gym. You have time to let your mind free. You have time to put energy to work. You sit at home being depressed. Go to the gym. My first advice, go to the gym. Go for a walk. You don't have a gym? Go run. There's an endless amount of street that leads to each other. Go for a walk. For God's sakes, go and do something physical. And he's like, I don't understand. Dude, go to the gym. Until you do this, we can't continue. Until you do this, there's no need to continue this competition. He said, but what do I need to do? Go to the gym. And let me tell you why. Is a woman, ain't nothing better than a woman or a man who takes pride in their body and who's in the gym. Listen, you ain't got to lose 2 pounds. But since you keep going, there's something about you in your mind that feels different. There's something about you that feels a little different. And you begin to, thank you, Miss True to Me. There's something in your mind that, I feel good about myself. Yeah. Okay. And the confidence begin to change. That self-esteem begin to change. That entire vibe begin to change. I'm telling you. All right, Caitlin. You have a good night. Caitlin, where you calling from? Oh, where are you from? Go to the gym. I will tell you, a lot of you lack confidence. You lack confidence. A lot of us lack confidence. You don't really think that a man or a woman will want you. Let's be honest. Some of us are afraid to be rejected because we're not sure where we stand. Some of us don't really believe that we are wanted. Some of us, we kill our own vibe. Listen, if you're getting back into the dating world, stop killing your own vibe. Hey, I just moved from Estonia this year. I lived in Estonia for 2 years until January of this year. Well, Is that where you know me from? From being live in Estonia? But yeah, I just came from Estonia. I lived in Tallinn for 2 years. That's pretty cool. Yeah, small world, ain't it? Small world. I just moved back after 2 years of Estonia. The cold place. That's a cold place. It's cold. It is cold. That place stays snowing. Lord. But yeah. Well, I'm glad that you joined me, Caitlin. You have a beautiful. I know. You have a beautiful rest. Sleep well. But yeah, man. But see, yeah, I lived in Estonia for 2 years. Listen, I live all over this world. I live all over this world. You know, when I talk about men and women and about relationships, let me tell you something, right? I've been all over this world, man. I've seen relationships from every type of people. I have seen how it works. I have seen what men do. I have seen what women do. I have seen a lot of things. I have been a lot of things. I know what people and I seen people. I know behaviors. I know what people do. I'm telling you, I've been all over this world for the past 20 plus years, and I still travel. I've been all over this world. I see a lot. And this is why when I speak, when you all say most men, most women, I'm like, no. Don't say most women. Don't say most men because we don't know. We haven't left our country yet. We don't know what most men do. We don't know what most women do. We really don't know. Until you have been all over this world, you cannot say most men, most women. And many of us haven't been anywhere. We have been in America. America is different. America is a whole lot different from everywhere else. It's different. It's like a it's different. It's just a different. It's just different. It's not different good. It's just different weird. It's just a weird place. It's for real. It's weird, and now it's getting even more weirder. My lady told me when she retires, we're going to live somewhere else. I was like, you know what? I'm ready. I'm ready now. She said, how about the kids? I said, F them kids, man. I said, F them kids, man. F them kids. Them kids gonna figure it out. To hell with them, man. It's ridiculous. It's different. Listen, sometimes, I'm telling you, hey, Janae, sometimes you gotta say F them kids. Because them kids are ungrateful. Them kids just wanna eat. As long as they have snacks, they're good. F them kids, man. Them jokers are annoying. They don't care about you. Hey, Riri. Listen, they don't care about you. They don't even care. You could be depressed. You could be battling a depression state at this moment. They will come to you. Yes? Can I have a snack? You don't see me fighting demons? Here I am fighting demons. I'm fighting Satan and 6 more demons, and you want a snack. Ain't that something? Them jokers is just, oh man. We're cracking up. No, I've never been to London. I never really cared to go to London. London was never one of my places. I went for in the past 2 years. I went to Iceland. I've gone to Poland. I've gone to Lithuania. I've gone to Italy. I've gone to Malta. Listen, people be like, I want to travel. I travel all the damn time. I'm done traveling. Hey, Steeler girl, how you doing? Blessings. I'm kind of done traveling though. I think I traveled enough. I'm tired of it. It's too much money. It's so damn expensive, ain't it? I've been to the Netherlands before, long time ago. I lived in Germany for a long time. I've been to Prague. I've been all over this damn place, man. I'm telling you, Malta was a nice, cool spot. A nice, what do you call it? Tourist-ish spot. South Africa? My next move is in Africa, though. I haven't been to Africa yet. That's my next year. So what I was talking about is in what the hell was I saying in dating again? What was I saying? I was telling you where did I leave off? You all be taking me on trips, and I don't remember where I was taken off from. I'm from the Caribbean. I want to stay home, going places. I just get in trouble. I feel you, right? I'm from an island named St. Vincent. I was born in the Caribbean, in St. Vincent. Yeah, I was talking about the dating world, but I completely forgot. America is weird, right? America is weird. But listen, though, seriously, man. When it comes to relationship, man, we have to come back to reality. We have to log off social media for a minute. Stop being scared from all them people telling you everybody want to abuse you, everybody want to scare you, everybody want to do this to you. But take off social media for a while. And listen, when you start to date, when you come back into the dating game after taking a break off, you have to understand. I'm telling you, people have been updated. You have to understand it's not about your feelings. Your feelings ain't got crap to do with this. Learn to feel after the relationship. Learn to involve your feelings only when the compatibility has been resolved. Only when you find compatibility, you can start feeling. But no matter what you feel, do what you know what's right. No matter what you feel, do what you know that makes sense. No matter what you feel, no matter what you feel. Hey, Tamara, learn to do what you know that you should do. Because if not, you're going to fall into traps. When you come back into dating, stop with all the limited belief. Because they can still be beautiful. Relationship can be beautiful no matter how old you are. Relationship could be beautiful no matter how old you are. I think in our 40s, 50s, I think it's a little different. I think it's a little different in our 50s and 40s. I think they are different because like I tell you, we're not fighting demons anymore. Now we're fighting our own decisions. So we gotta make better decisions. We gotta make better decisions because we have been fighting for too damn long. You see what I'm saying? When you get back into dating, learn to have an open mind. For you to understand that people are not going to come the way how you think they should come. People don't come to you from the little island or the little state or the little city that you come from. They're not going to be like you. Learn to have an open mind. Because a lot of us be missing out on good people because you have limited beliefs. You come back with a bunch of closed mind, judgmental stuff. Hold the judgment for a while. When you're dating, hold the judgment. Empress, you pretty late because I'm almost done. How you doing? Where do I think is the best places to meet people? Like technology has ruined everything. Yeah, right? You know, somebody asked me, where do you think is the best places to meet people? Let me tell you where. I think this is why the question, one of the best places to meet people is this. This is not an answer to this directly. Develop a hobby. Develop a hobby. Develop hobbies that you go and take part in on a regular basis. Develop a hobby where you can go and meet people. Develop a hobby. Get really open to a hobby. Many of us ain't got no damn hobby. We watch TV. Our damn TV is our hobby. We watch TV all day. Click, next. Scary movie. I've been watching scary movies, but we just going from, we really don't have hobbies. Hey Fiona, it is great to have a hobby. And when you have a hobby, you can go where you want to go to that place where you meet those same people who have the same interests. Those are the best places to go. Get a hobby. Seriously, get a hobby. Don't meet people in church. I think people want to meet each other in church. People are assuming, right? Our kids are happy, right? Right, Kay? I think people are assuming, hey, Tabby, I think people are assuming, hey, Deidre, how are you doing? People are assuming that I just want to meet my man or woman in church. Leave that alone. Leave that alone. I want to meet a man at a bar, Jamisha. I want to meet a person at a bar. I would not meet a woman at a bar because I don't know if you come in here every damn week. I don't know if you come in here every day. I don't know if you have an alcohol problem. I don't know if you have an alcoholic issue. I don't know what. Because when we get together and I'm like, hey, let's stay in an hour and let's go to drink. What? I thought you don't drink. Well, you met me at a bar. Be careful about me. I'm not saying that you won't meet somebody at a bar, but I'm saying be careful. There aren't a lot of men in church. That is true. But men come to church to meet women too. to the bar. I mean, yeah, I mean, no, you see, these things work, right? But we got to be careful. These things work. No, there's gonna always be exceptions. I wouldn't say that there's a bad place to meet people, but I'm saying there are places where there's more risk. Let me say there are more risk. Yeah. We both there for a pre-wedding. I'm telling you, man, listen, we gotta Shonda, how you doing? We just gotta be careful. Hey, but listen, I didn't realize that it was 5:30. It's 5:30, y'all. I have to go cook. I ain't cooked yet. I hear my kid's voice. Because I can be in a video and they will, Daddy, Daddy, I'm hungry. Let me go cook for these kids before I don't feed them. Hey, Bandit, how you doing? Long time to see. I guess I need to drink more coffee. Listen, listen. I will tell you to get a hobby and start doing the things that are a hobby. Go to the park. Daddy fool now. Go to the park, man. The park, the little coffee shops that where you all get full of caffeine and stuff. You see what I'm saying? We just gotta be careful. I was at the jazz festival 22 years ago. That's amazing. Jazz festival. Music, music festivals, like music stuff. Community events. Those are great places to go. Community events. Listen, I'm telling you all, man, we need to leave the normal stuff. Leave the dating sites. I don't know. I don't think dating sites are bad, but it's just too much. You know, this lady, I talked to this lady today. I talked to a lady today. And she's like, seriously, I talked to this lady today. She inboxed me. True story. And she said, Kirk, since I've been talking to you and your team, I said, ma'am, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Since I've been talking to you and your team, it's very expensive. Ma'am, I have never spoken to you in my life. Ma'am, you ain't talking to me. Ma'am, you wasn't talking to me or my team. I don't have a team. You have to be careful on online dating because you are talking to people that you all don't understand. You know how people get victim or become victims on social media or on internet? Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you how this plays. Okay? Let me tell you how this plays out. A woman will ask God, send me a man. God, send me a man. Our first anniversary was last week. Amazing, man. But congratulations, man. Congratulations. Listen, so you all think that God's gonna send you a man? I don't get it. I've been praying for a man, and I don't know when he comes. Right? It sounds good. I'm waiting for the one God sent me. It sounds really good. But let me tell you how that's done. You're gonna meet these men online, and these men, what they do, they say the right things at the right time, and then you think my prayers have been answered. God has answered my prayer, because that's how we think. My prayers has been answered. So now you believe they're saying the right thing, they showed up right on time, they're always texting you, always calling you, and bam, next thing you know, they tear you up, they make you go crazy. You all gotta be careful. Because when a man seems too good to be true, a lot of times, it's Lucifer. When a woman seems too good to be true, a lot of times it's Lucifer. Something is off. When you begin to think a man or woman is perfect, that means you don't know them. Seriously. We gotta be careful. God has answered my prayer. Yeah. They researched the heritage. Listen, that woman said, since I met you, I said, ma'am, you have never met me. Wrong person. Wrong person. Wrong. I have never met you in my life. I promise you, it ain't me. We gotta be careful, man. We gotta be careful on here. So online dating, I'm not a fan of it, but it works for some people. And if it does, hey, do what you do. Do what you do. But Lord, when you ask a hard spiritual question and they will run and say, you too serious, right? But listen, though, I have to go cook. I hope you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful evening. And I hope you all liked the live. I hope you all liked and enjoyed the live. And I hope you shared and you hope you liked and I hope you commented. And thank you for your presence. Thank you for your presence being in this beautiful space where we just speak our minds without no judgments, disrespect. Well, some people disrespect, but you know what I'm saying? Make tacos or something good. You know what, Miranda? I might just do that. You ain't lying, Miranda. I might just do that. Thank you, YK Mags. Thank you so much. You love my insights. Thank you. I appreciate you. Listen, I appreciate you guys, man. How often do I go live? You know what? To be honest, I am not good at going live on a regular basis because I really just I got these little kids, and they're just always there. You know, you should like they're always there. You realize that your kids are always there? Anybody have kids that's always there? Just always there. My daughter don't leave me alone. As soon as she comes home, she lay right on me. No, I'm not famous. I'm not famous. I'm not Omarion. I'm not Urkel. People tell me I look like Urkel. People tell me I look like Omarion. I look like Urkel. I look like a South African singer. Lord, I'm just a guy with dreadlocks. But yeah, these jokers, man, they're annoying. They're annoying. They're annoying, and they need Jesus. You think we need Jesus? They need Jesus, man. You look like thank you, Jessity. Tend to have hearing issue. Yeah, I know. I be hearing them talking, and I'm calling them. Hey, they don't hear me. I hear you, but you don't hear me. How can I hear you, but you can't hear me? How can I hear you? Clearly, I can hear every word you speak. I'm yelling your name, but you're not hearing me. But if I go upstairs, if I walk upstairs, and if I take a trip upstairs, though, I am tomorrow. I am. I'm actually on there right now. The New Jerseys, mine. Y'all have a beautiful day. All right, I'm out. Let me go cook for these little bad people. Y'all have a beautiful night. Be sweet. Be blessed, and I'll see you guys on.